Hello friends, and welcome back to Vintage Sports Chat. Today we're going to talk about something I've been making comments on a couple YouTube channels, and it's about sports card investing and whether or not I think sport cards are investments or not. So as always, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, stand up, stretch out, because away we go. Okay, are sports cards investments? Simple answer, no. No, they're not. Sports cards are not investments because, and I'll try to elaborate on this the best I can, or explain it the best I can. You have to have some kind of plan, some kind of investment strategy, return on investment, an ROI, a plan. I mean, when people go and buy stocks, they just don't go, I want to buy that stock. They actually have a plan. It's called ROI, return on your investment. People that invest actually make plans. They don't go out and buy cards and just hope they go up in value. And I'll say that again. Hope that they go up in value. That would be like, I have an art collection. Now, I bought that, and I hope it goes up in value, but it's not an investment. I like it, I collect it. It's not an investment. And more than likely, it will go up about 5% a year. But when you look at our inflation, it's currently over 6%, I believe. So I'm not making any money. And that's one thing about cards. If you bought a card a long time ago and it's now selling for more, it doesn't mean that it's went up in value. It just means inflation has went up with it. And that's most of the cards. I mean, there's a few generational players that do go up in value, but as soon as they do something wrong, or send a dick pic, or pull out a gun, or boom, completely gone. You know, people try to say, have compared cards to gold and silver and Bitcoin. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard. Gold, Bitcoin, silver, that's all scarce. I told you guys I worked at a printing shop, and I know you guys think that they just print these and that's it. Trust me, there is a ton more than what they printed. And here's one example why. Let's say you print all million cards or whatever, and you put them in a semi, and that semi drives off and wrecks and catches on fire, and all those cards burn. You don't think in the back warehouse that they have replacements for those cards? The one-of-ones, you don't think they have 10 or 20 one-of-ones sitting in that warehouse in case something happens? They're not investments. Gold, silver, Bitcoin, that's all scarce. That's a store of value that's different. Cards are not investments. I mean, I can sit here and tell you, and you're either going to agree or disagree. I will say you can invest in cards and make a profit. You can take example. Right now, Shohei Ohtani, super hot. Screw it. I'm going to add value to these. I'm going to invest in these cards. I'm going to send them and get them graded. I've went through them. They're all 9s and 10s. So I bought all these. I'm going to invest another $20 in each one of these cards. And then they're all going to sell for $50 to $150. That's my return on my investment. So my return on my investment for each card is 100%. That's investing. Me buying these cards and putting them in this box and leaving them there and hoping that they go up in value, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I'm getting these graded. I'll have them back in 2 months and they'll be sold. That's investing. You can invest in yourself. You can invest in cards. You can make money at this. But if you think it's investing, buying, holding, don't do it. Don't do it. I'll show you a few videos. I'll make a few videos. I'll show you I buy cards. Not just that way do I invest that way, but I also buy cards on auctions. And I'll buy them as low as I can and find the lowest sell card. I'll buy that card at this price and see how much is left and see what my percentage is. And if I can't double my money, then I don't buy that card. And I don't buy a card, who's coming out? Jackson Holiday or that Drew guy. Don't chase those guys. I mean, solid players. I'll show you. You know, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Trout, Ohtani right now. They're pretty solid. I know a lot of people say Ohtani's new, but he's got 3, 4, 5 years. Guy's an animal. That's a pretty safe bet right now. Like I said, I'll wrap this up. If you think investing in cards is buying and holding, you're wrong. Sorry. You can come at me with any argument you want, say whatever you want, twist whatever you want to. A lot of people like to say that it is an investment so they can feed their addiction of buying cards. That's basically it. You say it's an investment so you can feed your addiction. Get help, guys, because they're not investments. You guys are losing money. I know guys that have rooms full of cards that they invested in over the last 40 years and they can't get 10 cents on the dollar for them. That's not investing. So, like I said, gonna wrap it up. Comment down below. Tell me what you think. And as always, peace. Have a great day. And yes, keep dancing.